Hi, welcome into my channel. This is Phoenix Arc Tarot. My name is Firestorm Shan. I'm here to do a mid-November energy check-in for Scorpio. This is going to be your soul contract reading for mid-November. And just a little reminder, if you didn't know, I read in astrology, numerology, tarot. I use oracles, divination, but most truly is I read from the heart what spirit is showing me that you're dealing with, not just what the paper says. So, we're going to talk about your purpose, cycles in your life that you've been going through, past life themes, destiny, and some patterns. So, new moons in Scorpio. It's time to create some new intentions that you have for the purpose. What's Scorpio's purpose here in mid-November? What's your purpose mid-November? Sure, it's got something to do with change and transformation. Scorpio iconic themes. Purpose, peace, purpose for Scorpios. Friendship, friendship, friendship. That's a peace treaty. And we have a message. Your purpose here is to bring peace treaties to friendships. Where there is war, there shall be love. Make love, not war. These are arrows. When you read it from the deck, it talks about Indians. So you could have Indian descendants or inheritance or, DNA in there, but it's a peace treaty. It's time to make a peace treaty. That's your destiny. Okay. And a little messenger coming in here, just saying, um, well, hang on one second. Here's somebody outside. Well, I wonder if you saw that coming, that your purpose is to bring peace to friendships. I like it. All right. We have home coming out here. I didn't ask a question. And new life. I'm not going to take that because I did not ask a question. That came out for Libra, though, those two cards. All right, let's talk about the cycles that you've been in. What cycles have you been in, Scorpio? Full moon. Well, the next full moon, what sign would that be in? Gemini. The next full moon's Gemini. So you could have a Gemini significance in your life. A friendship just could have to do with Gemini energy, which is about communication, uh, community, community. That's your purpose. But your cycles, full moon. Full moons are about releasing. It also shines a light in the darkness, illumination in the dark, which is very scorpionic energy. Uh, as you are the guardians of the underworld, you kind of shine a light for others when they're going through dark nights of the souls. See, number 29, number 11, Aquarius. That is the house of friendships. 11th house in astrology. I read in astrology and numerology. So I'm picking up on Gemini and Aquarius energy here for you so far, okay? 8 could be Leo or Aquarius again there. That's twice on Aquas. The number 17 might be significant. Anyway, your purpose is to shine bright like a diamond in the darkness and just to be a good friend to others and to bring peace and help them navigate through those positions. You know, All right, yeah. So let's talk about some past themes. What are some past themes? Past themes for Scorpio. What's some of the things you've been dealing with in the past? Fire signs. Been playing with fire. Number 27, and that's a 9, reduces to a 9, which is about wrapping up a cycle. So a lot of fire. Fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have Saggy in your chart, one of those little Scorpio Saggy Kespers, like my husband is. But yeah, past life you've been dealing with fire signs or passionate matters. A lot of heated situations. Okay. Um, let's talk about your destiny. What's your destiny look like for Scorpio? What's your destiny look like for Scorpio? Good fortune. This came out in your first spread. I wasn't connecting with your reading, so I deleted it and start over. This came out in your first spread. So, your destiny is to have good fortune. That's the Wheel of Fortune there, is what it kind of reminds me of. It's number 13. 13 is the death card in the tarot for your sign, Scorpio. But in numerology, it reduces down to a 4, and 4s have to do with your stability. It's the number of the archangels. It also is the 4th house in astrology, which is home and hearth. Home came out in your last reading. Can mean mother as well. But good fortune here. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you're destined to have good fortune, especially with friendships. I don't know what the past theme is with this fire sign, but we can ask. What does this past theme with this fire sign look like? What's the past theme with this fire sign? Time. Okay, fire is usually very fast moving energy, right? So when time steps in, they're saying divine timing is at play with this fire sign that you've been dealing with. And that maybe it's time to just to slow down a little bit and get grounded. Divine timing is at play. Father time is here. Number 41, and then in numerology, is a 5. Fives mean change through conflict. It's also the number of Tauruses, and Taurus is your opposite sign. So Taurus and Scorpio 5s, you bring forth change, and sometimes it comes through conflict, but doesn't always have to be conflicting. It looks to me like you're the peacemaker in this situation. You're bringing peace treaties to a passionate situation that's had you fired up. Only time will tell. In the past, you're going to have to give it over to Father Time. This past life theme of maybe with Scorpio energy, I feel like you work well with water and fire because of that unique placement you have. You usually water and fire do not mix. You know what I'm saying? But you're saying something about it's time to get your passions grounded. Put in the time and the effort to keep that fire burning too, so you don't, let your emotions water down your passions. Okay. Your destiny is good fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. So lots of luck. And so, what were some of the patterns you've been dealing with? Some patterns that Scorpio's been dealing with. This is your soul contract reading for mid-November. New life. This is what came out for Libra as well, and it's a common theme. There's a new life trying to come in for each and every single one of us, and this is what your new life looks like: good fortune, good favor, peace treaties, shining a light into the dark, putting in the time and the effort to be that loyal friend. Number 4 again, which is divine feminine energy with new life in the Ankh. So, your patterns is being clarified by new life. So you know how to rebuild your life over and over and over again, Scorpio. You've gone through many Phoenix moments rising from the ashes. So you know how to bring in new life. And that's why you can be hope for the nations, because it takes a lot to keep a Scorpio down. And this is your purpose, to bring in peace treaties to your friendships, to help people get grounded when they're feeling passionate and fired up, to be favor to be shown upon you because of your resilience, your obedience, your understanding, your spiritual powers. Boundaries here at the bottom. Do believe you had to establish some healthy boundaries in your relationships. Again, could be with that fire sign, because you notice these are both red. That reminds me of Leo. So you might be turning a Leo over to Father Time to get this person grounded. But they're asking you just to be a friend. That's all they're asking you to do at this time. You bring the peace treaties. I'm seeing those Indians again with those arrows. It's a sign of peace. Just keep those healthy boundaries in check, you know, healthy boundaries, not like hot-headed boundaries like that. It's a peaceful boundary. Make love, not war. Scorpio, mid-November, energy, spiritual guided messages for you. I hope you like your reading. Until next time, God bless.